What's up, guys? What I'm going to be showing you today is how to foam roll. So for those of you that might have missed the seminar or just want to recap on what to do and what it is, foam rolling is a way of self-massage, if you will. We're really breaking down the fascia that surrounds the muscles. So if you think of it, think of all your muscles wrapped in like a plastic wrap. And over time, if you don't break that plastic wrap up, it's going to be really hard for those muscles to move. It's going to limit circulation, limit mobility, and in some cases it can cause pain. So that's why we want to foam roll, not just stretch, but foam roll to break down those structures so it really loosens up our body and we can actually move a little bit better once we're done foam rolling. Okay, so if you are doing this at home, you're going to need your foam roller. So we're going to start off with your glutes. We're going to sit down like so. You're going to place your right arm down, your right leg over your left leg. You're just going to roll back and forth and at angles. Okay, you want to really just try to find spots that are sensitive and focus on those spots. If it's hard to get your leg up, you can just keep your leg down and then roll in and out. Okay, so remember, when you're rolling out, you can do 10 slow rolls, or you can go as long as you want, but I wouldn't go over 2 minutes on one spot. So I'll do one side, I'll do the other side. Once again, you can cross the leg over. Just focus on digging into that glute and finding spots that are sensitive. You should not be in pain. If you're in pain, you might need to ease off it a little bit. Uncomfortable is fine, but in excruciating pain, it's not good, okay? Once we're done doing both sides, whether it be a minute or 10 nice slow and controlled rolls, we're gonna go to our hamstrings. So you're gonna have your arms down, one leg out. You're gonna roll all the way from the hip to the knee. So you're gonna go in and then out. Now on the hamstrings, turn your foot. Get some different angles in there, all right? This is the speed you wanna take whenever you're rolling any muscle out. It's just nice and slow. If you go too fast, you're not giving your muscles time to loosen up. And once again, if it does hurt, you can just like pause and hold it at one spot. If that is uncomfortable, that's fine. Once again, not in pain, okay? So once I've rolled 10 times on one side, I'll get the other side. So let's say I feel it a lot right here, but I don't feel it here. Then I'm gonna focus a little bit more effort on this side as opposed to the other, okay? It's gonna be different for everybody. You're gonna have spots that are tighter than others. Just focus on the spots that are really, really tight and a little less time on the spots that aren't as tight, okay? So once we've rolled all the way from the hip to knee, you're gonna go into the calves. I like to get the foam roller off to the side because if it's right here, I'm gonna have a hard time getting this leg up here for some of you. Get off to the side, and now you have options of where to put your foot. Lift up your body, you're gonna roll on your calf, all the way from the knee down to the ankle. And it's the same principle, you're just gonna roll all the way up and down, turn your foot, hit some different angles. We'll do one side for 10 rolls, we'll do the other side. Then we're gonna go to our IT band. So you're gonna be in a side plank position. Take the foam roller, place it on the center of the thigh, okay? You can cross the leg over, get your hands up here. If it is painful, you can take some of the load off. If you're fine, if it doesn't really hurt too much, then just get down here and roll from hip to knee. If you have some experience doing this and this doesn't bother you too much, you can lift your legs up. Okay, you can roll like so. Now if it is very uncomfortable, then maybe start here and just hold it right here for a good 10-15 seconds. And then I would move down and then hold that. And then move down and hold that for like 10 to 15 seconds. You can start there. Once it starts getting a little looser, a little more comfortable, as the days go on you're doing it, you can start rolling, start getting a little bit more aggressive, okay? Then what I like to do is, I'll get to the other side right now in a second, but I'm just gonna flip, boom, right here onto my quads. And then I'll roll, once again, hip to knees, all the way in, all the way out. You're not rolling on the knees, you're just rolling right above them, okay? Then you can lean in on one side to really get that one side. What you can do is you can pin an area. So let's say there's a spot right here where I really feel it on this right side. I'm gonna bend my knee. And that's just gonna break down that area just a little bit more. And turn my foot, and you'll find spots that are a little more sensitive, a little more focalized. And that's where the knee bending will come into place. So just pin it, bend the knee, and you'll break up that little area. Okay, you can do that on the other side as well. And then we'll do the other IT band. Okay, once I've done all those sides, I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna have the foam roller long ways with my body. Knee is gonna be up. You're gonna roll in and out. All right, you can either just stay thigh on the ground, or you can lift your body up off the ground, add a little more tension. You can kick the leg out. That's gonna give you a little more, or just bring it in, do a little less. Just roll all the way in, all the way out. And then even here as well, you can pin. You can find a spot and just bend your knee through it. You get a little extra out of it, okay? We'll do one side, we'll do the other side, then we'll go into the upper back. Lay down like so, hands behind the head, hips up, rolling all the way in, way out. Just make sure your back is flat, you're not rounding your back. And just work the upper back. Like so. Okay? And from there we have lats. Reach out the arm. You just want to be in the armpit region. Be right here. You're rolling in and then out. You might need to lean back just a little bit. If you feel like you're rolling, you're hitting some speed bumps, or rolling on your ribs. You don't want to do that. You want to stay right up here and just roll on the lats. Just go in and out. Give that 10 rolls. Take your time. And then do the other side. Okay? One last thing. A stretch I like to do once I'm done to really open up my chest and my shoulders is to lay down on the foam roll at the very end of it. I'll lay all the way down. You want to make sure your low back is down on the foam roller. Everything is flat and in contact. You're going to have your arms like so. Try to reach for the ground, try to touch the ground as much as possible, but without rounding the back. You're just going to sweep. Sweep, sweep, sweep down. As close to the ground as possible. When you get to the halfway point right here, like a T, you're going to turn your hands, palms down, and then reach up as much as you can while keeping your hands as close to the ground as possible. Gravity's going to take over. It's going to really stretch out your chest and your shoulders. It's going to help you out, loosening that up and make it easier for you to press overhead or get just in a good postural position. Right? You can just hang out here and do this a couple times. It's very relaxing as well. Just hang out. Another thing you can do is just lay here for a couple minutes. And like I said, just let gravity open up your chest. If you're here right on the ground, go a little bit higher, be a little bit more aggressive. Just let gravity do its thing, but always keep your low back down. Okay? So that's the basics of foam rolling. Typically, if I have time and if I'm watching TV, I have my foam roller right by the TV. I'll take a couple minutes, 5, maybe 10 minutes to roll out. I mean, I'm already in that place, but I take advantage of that time to just work on the different parts of my body and just stay as loose as I can. Okay? So I hope this video helped you guys out.